Thanks so much for joining us here today. I am with my very good friend Bruce Metzendorf with Riviera River Cruises, and we're excited to talk to you about the upcoming group trips that we have going on for 2026. And he's going to talk to us today also about the cruise line itself that I have traveled many times on now and look forward to many more.
Probably many of you have not heard about Riviera Travel River Cruises because we don't advertise here in North America. In fact, we've only been in North America for about 7 years selling, but we're actually a 40-year-old company based out of the UK that started as an outbound escorted tour operator, and we started river cruising in the European rivers about 17 years ago. So we're very well established. It's high-end, top of the premium market, just below luxury. So many inclusions that we have now. The ships are absolutely beautiful, as you've seen. I mean, if anybody out there has been on a river cruise, you walk on board and you see a desk. And with Riviera, you walk on board and you walk into a beautiful European boutique hotel lobby. It's upscale and gorgeous, but we're not stuffy.
No.
So you can,
and some of the things that I have heard back from clients who traveled with me and travelers who've traveled with me is that they love being on this luxury liner that they only have to unpack once. And the other thing that they say over and over again is the staff and service on Riviera is unparalleled. People know your name within the day. They know what you're drinking, what you want,
I know how you focus on the drinking.
Where you want to, where your favorite, sitting spot is, they'll find you. But it's a very relaxing way also to see Europe.
Because you park right in the heart of these towns and villages and cities that we visit. So if you happen to be on an ocean cruise, you could have a 2-hour transfer just from the ship just to get to where you want to see things. On a river cruise, you walk off and everything is right there for you. So it's really, and of course, we have all the inclusions on board,
yes.
All your meals. The excursions are included daily as well.
The tour guides, they partner locally with companies that have been vetted, that have local tour guides. So if you get off and you decide, I want to see this little town of Bratislava, you absolutely can, as well as Estragon. You can see the castle there, and they have someone there to tell enchanting stories of the town and their history.
And again, and our guides are all local English-speaking tour guides, which I love because they just don't tell the story about what you're seeing, but they also tell the story of them growing up there and what it was like.
Yes.
So it's a great experience. And again, if you're into castles, of course, Europe is wonderful. If you're going down the Rhine River,
yep.
Along every other bend, there's another castle.
Yep.
It's just spectacular. We don't have the castles in the U.S., so we love seeing castles. We have a lot of British on board, and they
yep.
call that route on the Rhine the ABC route. Another bloody castle.
I love that. But one of the other things we wanted to talk about that people ask a lot of questions about is how's the food on Riviera? And I can say it's amazing. And we just got off the Douro, Portugal cruise, and we had so many different Portuguese dishes that it was just, and so tasty, so good.
But there's also other options in case you
yes.
don't particularly like what happens to be served. And you can always get a piece of grilled fish or chicken
yes.
to your liking. So just in case some of those things.
And they do have vegan and vegetarian options.
Oh yes, they always do.
And the chef will know who you are the first day. And you have your own special menu, which is really great.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we'll always have a vegetarian option, usually on one of our selections. But again, if you're vegan or gluten-free or lactose intolerant, we'll be able to manage that all for you. Just let Wendy know,
yes.
and then she'll advise us before you depart, and your chefs will be all prepared for you, as you mentioned.
Yes. So we want to talk also about the 2 river cruises that we have planned for 2026. The first one is going to be on the Douro River from Porto to Salamanca on the brand new Riviera Rose.
And the Rose is, again, brand new ship. It's launching in just over a month from now. Again, brand new, a whole new design. Only, we say 114 passengers, but I think it's going to be less.
So the itinerary for the Portugal one, it begins in Porto, but it stops at
a number of locations.
Yes.
Pinhão, I always say that wrong.
Pinhão?
Matus Palace.
Yes.
So again, I don't know if anybody knows the Matus Rosé wines, but when I was a kid growing up, and I'm probably dating myself, in the New York area, they had a Matus Rosé commercial on, And that's how you learned about, you knew about it. And on the bottle, you can still go to the store today, by the way, and get a Métis wine or a rosé, but they make other colors or flavors.
And last year we did a wine tasting while we were there because we decided we're going to have some of this wine.
But you're actually going to the palace where it's the Métis Palace. It's now they don't manufacture the wine there, but this is the picture of the palace that's on every single bottle that goes out of there.
Right.
So that was the reference I had. I'm like, oh, I know this place.
But this is it's just a beautiful itinerary that includes like the vineyards as well as the food, as well as the architecture.
And Salamanca, a full day trip out in Salamanca in Spain. So you're going to go to Spain as well. Yep. And that's a nice day trip, and you're going to see a flamenco show. Yeah, with castanets and everything and dancing.
And that was so much fun and so memorable. I still owe everyone a video on that.
And as you come back, there's an option whether you want to go back into Porto, and you can do some tasting there, or they take you to a vineyard and they show you how to all the process of that goes. And so you have the option of doing other than meeting back in Porto later. And that's included either one of those tours. So
very nice.
And a different itinerary than what we normally, but with a new ship, it's just going to be a different.
Everything's just a little new.
Yes. So it's going to be really nice.
Yeah, it's a beautiful time of year with a beautiful ship, and just you will have the best time.
The views are spectacular. And
yes.
again, with the vineyards along the way, even you get on the bus tours to head out. And again, the Douro is a different river because it's a little bit more narrower. Up until they put locks on it in the 60s, it was an uncontrolled river. So, and they try to use it for, after they put the locks in, for transportation or moving of goods, and that really didn't take off. So now it really primarily is just for tourism.
Right.
But you only can cruise during the day.
Right.
So you'll leave early in the morning at first sun up, and you'll go out and you'll
watch the scenes.
But honestly,
I love the rock of the river at night, going to sleep.
Yeah, well,
underneath us.
You're docked.
You're docked.
You're docked.
You're not moving.
And what's really good about 26 is that because we cruise only the day, especially on the Douro, is that we're introducing a new drink enhancement on board the ship. So in 26, we'll basically have open bar from 10 a.m. to midnight. 10
a.m. to midnight. So if you are looking for an all-inclusive package, here you go.
With your tours, with your drinks, all your wonderful meals, entertainment, nightly, light entertainment, but we'll bring entertainers on board as well.
And you're not going to be dinged left and right.
Exactly. So really wonderful experiences. And I highly recommend. I loved the Douro when I was on it.
Yeah,
so,
me too.
And again, you are going in a perfect time of year.
So let's talk a little bit about the Rhone River cruise we have leaving from Avignon. So people would be flying into Marseille, and the cruise actually picks you up and takes you to Avignon, and we start there and we make our way to Lyon. And that cruise is going to be the end of May 23rd to the 30th. And we also have special pricing for that too. But Bruce is going to talk about that sailing as well. This will be my first time on this sailing, but I have been to Provence and Lyon several times. So I'm excited about the Rhone.
And again, a wonderful river. You're in the heart of Provence, right? So, and of course, this time of year with all the lavender coming in, the colors of the purple, and it's just spectacular. So this is also a perfect time to go.
Yeah.
And as you cruise up, you're actually starting in the south, Avignon south, and as you cruise up towards Lyon, we actually pass Lyon, and we go up into the Saône River.
Oh, nice.
So when you go, we bring you to Chalon, which is where Beaune in the Burgundy region is, and you'll have a wonderful wine tasting.
And there's markets.
Yeah, and then you come back down, and then we finish in Lyon. So we're going to stop and go up and come back, and everything, the Pope's Palace, the Arlis, the aqueducts that you'll just see as we go. It's just amazing. It's a very Roman area, actually. So you'll see the Roman aqueducts that were built, that are some of still utilized
that they
today.
use for travel, transporting wine, transporting soldiers.
That is just amazing.
And I am looking forward to the food as well, because I'm sure
the French is just it's just wonderful food.
Lots of sauces.
But just really great flavors.
And of course,
French
French wine is going to be a huge part of it as well.
I hope so.
Yeah.
And so just again, the tastings and whatever else. So again, a wonderful experience. And because a lot of cruise lines will actually, as I mentioned, they stop in Lyon, or they'll bus you up to Chalon, and we go up into the Saône and bring you up there, and you'll come back, and it's part of the cruise experience. So we do them one way, where other cruise lines will end up doing a round trip at Lyon, and they miss out.
Yeah.
Or they'll bus, like I said, they'll bus you up there.
Sure. So we have special pricing right now and special deposit prices as well. So you don't want to wait on this. It's also going to be a small group, but we're open if people have friends they want to travel with, we will open it up as well. But this is the best time to go to France, because if you didn't put France on your list because of the Olympics last year, now is a great time to go. So so join us, because we would love to have you.
And you might think that 2026 is, oh my God, it's over a year away.
Yeah.
No, now is the time to book for the best pricing and the best space availability,
Yep.
because it's only going to go up.
Yes.
The prices, yep, I promise you they're going to go
Yep.
up, and the deals that we have in place now are not going to be as good.
No, and everybody is traveling, so don't have FOMO, fear of missing out. YOLO, you only live once. Look at all these millennial things
Okay,
I'm saying.
yeah.
Well, thank you so much for joining us here today. Again, all the links will be down below if you want more information. Bruce, thank you so much for
Thank
doing
you.
this with me today.
Awesome, I love it.
And for
Thanks,
having
everyone.
a chat.
Yeah.
You guys notice the KHM chair in the background too. But we really appreciate you joining us and finding out a little bit about Riviera River Cruises.
Take care.
Ciao.
Your
Hold on
mailbox.
just a second. Okay, we're recording.
I told you not to get in the shot.
Okay, hold on. We have a mower.
Partner.
We have a mower. This is gonna be our outtakes. We got a mower. We got what you gonna have outside when you're doing.
Did you see the streaker?
live streaker? Natalie's
Fat
throwing
Tuesday.
her beads. It is Fat Tuesday. I know, but we're behaving.
For the moment.
Okay, now we got to figure out what